Well, now that we have a very rough figure for our BMR, the amount of calories that our body needs in a rested state, it's time to work out how many calories our body actually needs each day. Because for most of us, we don't spend our whole day in a rested state. That requires more calories. Step on in, total daily energy expenditure, TDEE. It's time to work out the next part of the equation. Let's do it. Your total daily energy expenditure is the amount of calories on top of your BMR that your body needs to perform activities such as work, exercise, and all sorts of farting about that you might find yourself doing throughout the day. When we've worked out this figure, we then know how many calories roughly our body needs to sustain everything that we do. And that's where the three fundamentals of energy balance come in. If you want to stay the same weight, continue to eat your total daily energy expenditure. If you want to lose weight, you need to eat slightly less than your total daily energy expenditure. If you want to gain weight, you need to eat slightly more than your total daily energy expenditure. And that might seem very simple, and that's because it bloody well is simple. That's the only way you need to look at it. If you understand and accept energy balance, suddenly things become a lot clearer for you achieving your goals. And all of a sudden you'll stop buying into all these crazy fads out there and start realising what they truly are. Crap! It doesn't matter whether it's low carb or low fat, juicing, intermittent fasting, some crap product getting pushed by some celebrity douchebag in a supermarket. All these things are probably nothing more than a calorie deficit in disguise.
So we would all love to have Brittany's abs. You're gonna show us how to get them.
Oh yeah.
All right, you gotta move and you just towels, that's it?
This. Who believes this for great abs?
All right, show it.
You cannot run away from the energy balance fundamentals. They are non-negotiable. If you eat clean and you eat great food, highly nutritious food, but you eat more food than your body needs, you're going to put on weight. If you eat junk food and you're ramming Doritos and strawberry laces down your face every day of the week, but you're eating less energy than your body needs, you're still going to lose weight.
Bite your ears off, folks. This is a good sized chocolate bunny.
And that is again the cold hard truth. So now that we've got a better understanding of energy balance, how exactly do we work out our total daily energy expenditure? Well, it's pretty simple, but make sure you've worked out your BMR first. If you haven't, watch part 2. If you're watching part 3 before part 2 and 1, well, are you crazy, man? Are you crazy? Your total daily energy expenditure is simply your BMR value times the activity level multiplier found here. If you sit in your arse all day and do absolutely nothing, you will times your BMR by the top multiplier. If you're an absolute animal and train 7 days a week and work one hell of a job grafting your arse off, you will use the bottom multiplier. Somewhere in between, most people will find themselves, I'm sure. Simply take your BMR figure and multiply it by this multiplier. All I'll say on the matter when choosing your multiplier is be honest. If you sit behind a desk all day and your idea of fun is going playing tiddlywinks 3 times a week, you probably don't want to choose the very active multiplier. All you'll do is calculate too high a calorie intake, so when you do create your deficit later on, you won't actually be in a deficit, and you'll possibly put weight on or stay the same. These multipliers take into consideration your overall activity level. Therefore, on rest days and training days, you'd still eat the same, because it's your overall activity level. You do not need to eat less on a rest day, and you do not need to eat more on a workout day. Also, you don't have to make note of how many calories you've burned during a workout. You don't have to wear a fitness tracker and then start compensating for the calories that you've burned, because again, your total daily energy expenditure takes all that into consideration. Keep it simple, remember. The simpler it is, the more achievable it'll be. Just like your BMR, your TDEE is only a very rough figure, a figure that helps you get started in the right place. You then adjust as you go depending on how your body's responding, but we'll talk about that later. And that moves me on to my final point. We have now worked out our total daily energy expenditure, therefore we now know how many calories our body needs on a daily basis to sustain itself. If we eat our total daily energy expenditure figure, energy in should equal energy out, and therefore we should stay the same weight. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to lose weight and get in shape, and that demands that we need to be in a calorie deficit. Therefore, we need to be eating slightly less than our total daily energy expenditure. Because if energy in is less than energy out, we'll lose weight. Boom! Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for the next video on how to create your calorie deficit based out of your total daily energy expenditure. We'll be breaking into macros and all sorts of cans of worms. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you're on YouTube. If you're not on YouTube, just ignore that finger point.